Hi, my name is Damian Monson, and this is my portfolio presentation. So who is my audience? I defined my audience as being people who are looking to hire a weapon or prop 3D artist, either in the game industry or the film industry. My models could be used for a game's character, either the protagonist, the antagonist, generic enemies, generic good guys, whoever. Or they could be used as a prototype for the props in movies and TV shows. I would be what most people would consider a middleman. I would work with a concept artist and a prop designer. I would create the prop in something like Maya or Blender, and then I would send it over to the prop artist who would then work with it to make the prop for the actors. My goal is to show that I'm a 3D modeler. I take realism for my work, and I should be very easy to get in contact with. Most people would look at my portfolio because they're looking for this specific kind of prop artist, and I would fill that niche. So the media I chose was images that link to a series of images of my 3D models. I figured that it would be very easy to take a look at images of each of my works and see what they like, what they don't like, and judge whether or not they want to hire me. Each different model shows different modeling skills that I have worked on throughout my college career. How to contact me, it's very easy. Go to my About page, scroll a little bit, and there is my personal email, Facebook, and resume. What was important? I thought the most important feature of the portfolio was that it's the first thing that viewers of my portfolio see, and ArtStation does that really well. I was very happy that ArtStation allows people who use the free version to just get that, because people who look at a portfolio usually don't immediately go to the resume. They want to see what the artist can do. And I feel that the minimalist design of the portfolio is also important, because rather than flashy and clutter the screen with bright colors, I'd rather just have the screen be, hey, this is my work, this is what you'll see, and this is what you'll get. What did I learn? I learned that ArtStation is very forgiving and easy for someone setting up their first portfolio, or possibly someone who hasn't made a portfolio in a while. I learned how to make camera positions and lighting working with Arnold, because this has been one of my first times working with Arnold texturing. And I had learned that there are different ways that ArtStation formats their users' pages, whether it be the web page, app, or viewing on your phone. What would I do differently? I would have tried out different places that are willing to host their websites, such as Wix, or possibly work with my father, who's been in the computer industry, and see if I could make my own. I would have liked to try and get more on my portfolio. While I like the content that's there, and maybe the 7 artworks that I have makes it seem a little barren. And I would have liked to add some of the VFX that I was working on in my independent study. And if I had more time, there wouldn't really be much that I'd change, but if I did have the money, I would pay for premium or the pro version, so that those who look at my ArtStation might find me faster and have access to a blog page that I would be able to talk with people with. Now, if I go over to my ArtStation, here's a banner, and I have not figured out what I want my portfolio to say as, like, this is an image of me, but here is the series of images, and then if I click on, let's say, the most recent one, my rune sword, you get a generic background and a perspective shot of the weapon, and then you get a side shot, and then for some of them I do this kind of zoom-in shot, and then a different zoom-in shot if there are aspects that I think should be changed. But if I then go back to my portfolio, and then if you hit the About page, as mentioned before, there's the contact information, and above that is just this little summary of me. This says, hello there, I'm a soon-to-graduate college student who wants to continue working on weapon or prop design and modeling. And I just did this little, like, hey, give me feedback. I'm interested in just about any kind of job. This shows the skills that I'm most comfortable with, and then at the very bottom it shows what software I'm with. My name is Damian Monson, and thank you for listening to my presentation.